right, so this is a position we ended up in. The one good thing about not controlling the hip is like I have to pull it out. So if you were passing and just keeping this and lifting it up, that's fine because of what we're gonna go to next. So what I'm gonna do, I have to change my grip just a little bit so to where I can get a gable and close my elbows together. So if you work on the hip, I typically do it that way anyways. I'm staying tight, I'm pulling it out, and I'm reaching back through. Okay, then from here, I'm gonna stay palm up with this hand, and then I'm grabbing my gable. So I'm going here, closing my elbows. Okay, sitting to my hip, stepping over it. I wanna get above the knee. So once I step over, I feed it through and drive that knee down. Triangle here. Now I can let that go and skydive from here. Like I can control them down a little bit. Sometimes people start moving like really hard here, pushing up on me, but I have a good triangle on the legs. Once they settle down, I like to cup the top of the head and move up. Okay? And then I have a mount. It's like a Khabib style mount, I guess. So, going from here, pulling that out, getting my gable grip, closing my elbows. Because if she can flare these out, I'm not gonna be able to step over it without going back into a guard. So I wanna be here. And I'm pulling it in too. Kind of, not necessarily all the way to my hip, but I'm shifting my hip here so I can step over. Snaking that through, triangling my legs, pulling my hands out. And from here, I can kind of skydive into her. Most people, when I do this to them, they're pushing, they're trying to move, but since I'm above the knees, it's very difficult for her to do. So here. Cut the top of the head. That way, like, I go to transition, she doesn't trim away. They go here. And move up. Stop that. That's cool. That's cool.
Hey kids, when the music is off, our voices are off.
Okay. From here, gable, close the elbows, step over. So I'm still driving my shoulder into her. I'm using her like stomach as my like post. So I can step, snake, triangle. From here. One more time. Just making sure I'm above the knees. Below the knees, I can control. She can get away a lot easier. Once I'm here, and like I'm not loose here, I'm pinching my knees together still, and like I'm trying to finish a triangle. To a mount. What kind of questions we got? Yeah.
So, someone small on top. I have that, right? Can I get bumped up pretty easily?
You can post.
Okay.
So from here, because my arms are free, like if she tried to like just roll me over, I get post.
Kids, waterfall.
Just try. So yeah, because she can post, like I'm not gonna move her either way. Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
Is it pretty important to get the triangle above the, like on or above the knee? Like
Above the knee, I prefer. On the knee is okay, but like if they just push you down just a little bit and get that knee free, then they're gonna start getting away. So if you're above the knee, it's gonna take a lot more work to try to get that knee free, which it would be the counter to try to get your knees free. But if you have a good pinch above the knees, because it's keeping their knees together, and then they're gonna be trying to push it down, you'll most likely be transitioning to mount at that point anyways, but it's a good temporary control. Anything else? All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.